All right. So first thing first, we got some big changes that's coming. We're gonna probably start with the website, but I want to really go over um, these things here. Now, basically, why we're changing this model and how it's actually better for you guys, especially for you Abraxas Wells and Abraxas OGs. All right, so Abraxas Wells go under like James, Javier, people that spend like tons of bread, right? So basically, a lot of you guys. So they get this thing made. So the big people that made the big investments, right? Um, that's the Abraxas as well. So you guys will see why this is actually very lucrative and better than the old model I had. The reason why I wanted to change this model is due to the fact that I wanted to have a sustainable business model, a revenue stream where um, the studio will make money. The people that's making money from the studio isn't just extracting money from us. We always have an income stream to be able to pay out you guys. That's yeah. I'm actually supposed to be screen sharing. 1 second. My bad, y'all. So I'm able to actually pay you guys out. And this revenue stream and business model is the most lucrative and sustainable that I've come up with. All right. So let me just trash this one right here. Let's trash this. And let's get into it. All right. So I wanted to create Hidden Plus due to the fact that I think that hidden gaming will come, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that would be us putting too much money out and um, paying the creators and then paying like the people that's inside of the community for playing the game and stuff like that. So what I did was I put it together where everybody can be a part of hidden gaming. I just called it Hidden Plus, right? Um, where Hidden Plus is now the membership. So as you guys can see, I did a subliminal way where one of the keys is missing, right? Um, and Hidden Plus is a subscription model that you guys are here don't have to pay. So you guys don't have to pay that because you guys are an OG or you in Wales. So as you guys can see, as you see that this here is going where it says lifetime limited, lifetime limited until what's going on? Let's until September 1st. So September 1st, this right here, we will no longer sell memberships for lifetime. It will be subscription based. Everything's great, going great. Thank you for asking. How's you? So what we wanted to do was make sure that we have a business model that's sustainable, that you guys wouldn't have to even worry about. You guys having to sell things as well. All right, so we didn't want you guys to become salesmen or any type of thing like that. We don't. We were trying to remove all of the either in anything that will make us look like a pyramid scheme, anything that will make us look like crypto bros, or any type of thing like that. If that makes sense. So I wanted to remove that type of model and just have it where, due to us having a successful game and people are pouring into you guys servers, and people just have a Hidden Plus membership, you guys are be able to just earn just by doing that. So what I wanted to do with Hidden Plus, which goes into Hidden Studios experience period, is turned it into where Hidden Studios would become a thing like, I don't want to say this, like Roblox or Fortnite. What I mean by that, where you guys will be able to create your own worlds. Which in our game, you play our game. You play our game, you get your server and all type of stuff like that. You got the hidden creator, where those are people for like 3D modelers, artists, people, marketers, and all type of stuff like that, where people can actually come and give services for people who have servers inside of the thing, or people who want to create their own brands inside of the game and stuff like that. So when it comes to those situations and stuff, we don't have to use our resources to hire 3D developers or any type of thing like that. People are able to now come and actually do work for you guys. That you know, if you want a shirt or something like that, you can actually hire somebody that's a part of the Hidden Creators program, and that's another way how creators can actually make money with commissions and stuff like that. So we wanted to create this multiverse of multiple ways where people can earn. Uh, and that's one of the things that we wanted to do. So Hidden Plus is now hidden gaming mixture with just owning a business and allowing everyone to be able to earn by having this membership. We have, and as I go through this thing, you guys are going to see how you guys benefit from just being the OGs and whales and stuff like that. So let's get into it real quick. I've turned it into um, a subscription model, and I'm gonna go from the back behind here. So the Abraxas benefits. Let's go into that. We start here. Let's go to the Abraxas benefits, right? So more about the Abraxas ownership. So right here. So the Abraxas Hidden Plus memberships is by far the best shit I've seen in gaming, right? So Abraxas Hidden Plus members have the unique ability to own the dedicated servers. All right. So you guys own dedicated servers for the first 2 years. You guys will have free hosting. So we will not charge you for hosting for 2 years. After that period, the server owner will be required to pay for their own service, a monthly server. We will have our own server subscription, so we have our own dedicated server thing that people can actually come and buy servers and stuff like that. If they that you guys all benefit from in a second. I'll go into all that in a second. So different server options and all that stuff like that. So server owners have a rarity opportunity. Please note that we are currently refining all the stuff, so all the stuff is subjected to change, but mainly we're going in the right direction now. I'm actually looking to when it comes to this business model. So server owners has the flexibility to basically add to the terms of services, but you still have to follow the terms of services that we give you guys. All right, so they're all on the website. The terms of services are still being worked on as well, but all that stuff is there. So here's what comes with an Abraxas key. You actually get a lot more shit. So here's it come with Abraxas being an Abraxas member. So being a Abraxas Hidden Plus member, you get the law enforcement buildings, which means every law enforcement building, from the Japan map, from the because I think we're gonna do I want to do Kemet. I figured out the maps I want to do: Kemet, Japan, America, and Australia. The reason I want to do Australia is because we're gonna make Australia have some weird shit there going on. Yeah, so we want to do those things. So that means the law enforcement, Abraxas key memberships, key members will own every law enforcement building, every hospital, every city hall building. Now, you'll see why if you are in this tier, the OG tier, and in the Abraxas key well, why this right here kind of set if you are eligible to get the allowances and stuff like that. We will talk about it goes all into the hidden chain and all that stuff. But this right here, if you are here, you're good. If you are here, you're good. All right. So I'll explain this in a second. All right. So here, server owners are responsible for hiring players, player police officers, and compensating them through the hidden token airdrop allowances if eligible. If eligible. Now, what that means is if you've seen if you read the document, the independence, amendments and stuff like that. They're on the website as well. If you read those and you've seen how much we're actually looking to give server owners that help us with building the brand of Hidden Studios in a game, getting players to play the game and stuff like that, you see that it's up to 10 grand. Yeah. Majority of the majority of the community as well. So, yeah, he has supported the fuck out of the project. Yeah, majority of the community as well. Right. So so if you know that you guys can get up to $10,000 and token allowances, right? From when we released the hidden chain and released the hidden token. So if you do the math for this, right, you guys get 5 dedicated server vouchers, right? So and this is for each of those things. So each of your server gets their own airdrops. You get what I'm saying? So do 10,000 if you're eligible to 10,000, 10,000 times 10. You do the math. This will be monthly, right? This would be monthly. So I think that's better than hidden gaming, right? I think that's better than what I was offering y'all for hidden gaming. Think about it. You can have a chance to make $100,000 a month just by running servers, right? So just think about that. But you have to be eligible though. There's requirements to get there for that to be a thing. Okay, so hospitals as well. So every server has a hospital. They have hospitals all over the place. And how hospitals work, the server owner must appoint a director of doctors, which that's one person, and that person's job is to basically go get people to open up practices inside of the hospitals. So your players can open up different types of practices because we got all types of shit that you can do inside of the game that's coming. So you guys got that right there. So and you will see why I'm discontinuing the keys and all those types of things like that and making the memberships the monthly in a second. You will see why, due to the fact that the airdrop thing and all this shit will come together in a second. You will see why we had to go this way because it'll be impossible for me to fund so many different things. Patreon may be easier to run this through Patreon. We'll get to that in a second. So Ryan, stick around. I want to get your thoughts on that. Um, the server owner is responsible for compensating the director through the hidden token airdrop if eligible as well. So you have that's what the 10,000 is for. So you'll be able to pay your servers. And the reason why we're actually giving you guys the 10,000 is because your servers will make us way more money than $10,000 a month. Trust me, you guys will make us way much more money than $10,000 a month. You get what I'm saying? So that's that we're not really stressing that at all. Okay. So City Hall server owners can use this building and appoint a mayor as a head admin. So this is somebody you trust. You can also, I recommend that you guys have the community vote them in. If the person is inside of your, the community that's inside of your server, vote that admin inside of the mayor position and judges. City Hall also allows players. So we've changing the Rich Ages building to the City Hall building. Allows players to manage billboards. Same thing right here. It can be sold to real world businesses, which is these are ads. So basically like Facebook ads. And I'm gonna explain exactly everything what Hidn Plus is in a second. Just continue to listen. You'll see where I'm going with this. So, so the ads inside of our game, we're making it like video game version of Facebook ads, right? So you guys will be able to sell them to real world entities. The revenue split is 60 Hidden Studios, 40 you guys, and that's basically so we can have revenue to pay you guys again. The server owner is responsible for compensating the mayor and the judges through the token. Okay. So additionally, server owners will receive a monthly commission for any player who joins Hidden Plus through their server. Referral links, they also earn a 10% commission on in-game assets purchased through our in-game shop within the servers. So you guys will earn a commission. We're probably going to do 50% commission when people and there's no longer when it comes to you guys, there's no longer a limit like you got 100 none of those things so anytime someone buys a membership a Hidden Plus membership you actually get percentages of what the membership is. So if they go annual you get 50%. I do 50%, why not? You get 50% of the annual thing. If they do that right here you get 50%, and this right here um so that's basically that. So you'll have a monthly income versus just one and done, right? So the more players you have, and you'll see in a second where this right here can go get crazy if you understand what I'm saying. 5 dedicated servers, monthly payments from all of them. You can see where this is take you at. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually start to see that this actually could become a business for you guys. So that's that right there. All right. Um, and then this model provides server owners with multiple streams of income, offer players unique roles and opportunities to contribute to the server success. As we contribute to develop, this program will be changed for the better, of course, obviously. So, do you guys understand this right here? And I will get into the goodies and I'll explain all this stuff right here. So, anybody, what you guys explain, give me some thoughts, what you guys think, and then I will go into this right here. Or let me go into, matter of fact, let me go into this first. So, tier 1, you get a house deed. So, that means you get a tier 1 house deed, which is basically like 1 floor houses and stuff like that. So, that right there. Hidden credit exchange feature. That means they can exchange with Hidn, because Hidn Plus, you asked me, you can open up to exchanging hidden credits for real world money. So it's 0.0025 cents per hidden credit. So if you play the game now and then you sell, where that's changing too, by the way. But when you so when you take the bit notes and then you go to the cash app, the cash check in place, and then you exchange the bit notes for hidden credits. So you should start doing the math when y'all playing a game. So for example, I think Jay bought a sedan inside of sedan. I don't know how much a sedan costs, but if you do the price of the sedan, I think it's about like 20,000. And if you do the math for that, I'll show you here. I don't know if y'all guys can see my screen with the calculator, but let's just say that the sedan is 20K. That will be 50 bucks. So that sedan will be, so the price of him saving up to that sedan, like 15, okay. But let's use 20,000 for example. Right, yeah, for 11,000. Yeah, so you see, so that means that jewelry you found today, you found it today? Oh, this morning. Okay, yeah, you found it this morning. So that will be worth on a Tyro level, right? That will be worth um $27. So that would be worth $27. You get what I'm saying? So you can start now doing the math on how these things work right here. And then you get free DLC downloads, which is basically every month. Not every month, but when we start giving out free stuff and stuff like that, when I'm going back to doing that, giving out free stuff, you guys will get access to that. You guys don't have to worry about that. You guys are on the OG side. But I'm talking about the people who come in right here, right? So do you have this? The tier 1 to get a D, they get the franchise. So what the D's does now is you're able to, instead of going to when you go to the for sale sign, instead of paying with the money that you have, you can just use the voucher for it and then you just own it. But it has to be a tier on the same tier level. So with this one, they get 30 cents, 0.0030 cents per hidden credit. So you see, it goes up a little more. They also get access to the Discord shop. I'll sit with Ranye one of these days, and we set up the Discord shop. And what the Discord shop is going to have in-game items that you can buy with the Discord money. So the Discord money that you guys have, you guys will actually be able to buy in-game items with those things. So like ammo, all types of shit like that. So you guys will be able to do that. That right there. So it's gonna be pretty cool. So the Tyro key doesn't come with that. But Supreme Key and Up comes with it. So then you have this right here, the space station house deed. You guys get the space station, and then you get the franchise deed. Obviously, you get an SUV. Hidden credit exchange 40 is a 40. You get free DLC. You get access to the Discord shop and 10% discount on all of the items that's inside the discount shop. And then with the Abraxas, you get 1 condo, 3 franchise deeds, 1 supercar, 1 dedicated server. This is not for you guys, but this is for them. And then 50 cents. So if you did, so let's just say that Lids, you was just somebody. You're not the whale guy. And here you're just a new member that just got an Abraxas key. What you will make is 50 cents, right? Or 0.50. That'll be instead of $27, it'll be $55. What's going on, Fuzzy? It'd be $55. So just by playing the game, found that one thing right there. You have $55. Um, you'll have $55 in your Hidn Plus account. Oh well, a value of $55 in your Hidn Plus account. All right, so OGs, I already explained that you have a possibility. It's not guaranteed, but you have a possibility if you're eligible to get an allowance of $10,000 a month. That's up to 10,000. So that's the cap up to 10,000. In the OGs, you guys get 3 condos, 5 franchise deeds, 1 supercar, 5 dedicated server vouchers, and all of those server vouchers do have assets because every server voucher comes assets with airdrops. So that's how that works. So you have a chance to actually make up to 10,000 times 5. Okay. We also increase the exchange rate to 0.075%, 75 per Hidden credit. You get 50% discount on the store, so that's actually really good. And then you have the wells, which same thing. You just get 10 dedicated servers. So then you do the math for there. So if you are, and we going down here, go back to the site. Let's see, Hidn Plus, and you go here. Now it takes, I think it's somewhere down here. Let me read it. Okay, here we go. So right here it reads right here. Other members can collaborate with Hidden Studios to design their own items, brands, and other assets, which can be integrated in our multiverse. This is where hidden creators and all that stuff come in. This integration allows them to earn from their creations and share them with the community, providing an opportunity for others to earn hidden credits by engaging with their content. Certain requirements must be met to earn real money through the Hidn Plus program, as detailed below. Achieving financial success within Hidden Studios typically demand significant time, effort, skill, and strategy. It is important to note that success is not guaranteed, whether your goal or your goals are for personal enjoyment or professional growth. So I want people to understand that just because that you guys get all this stuff right here does not mean anything. If you're not, well, I'm not talking about you guys. You guys literally damn near live and breathe Hidden Studios, but so not you guys, but you get the point. So when you guys start to introduce people to Hidden Studios and stuff like that, you want to make sure they understand this, right? So like when you start to hire people for like being a police officers, being a director, judge, mayors, all that type of stuff like that, you want to make sure they understand this, that to actually gain financial success inside of this program, that they must have put some time in it, some effort, some skill, some strategy. So people learning from people that does a lot of research. I mean, contact me all the time. People like James, people like right now James and Prince too is starting to do that too as well. But people like James, Prince, and Javier, when you follow people like that, and they, because they go over, they basically skim through everything, read everything over and everything, ask me a bunch of questions, get a bunch of information from me outside of what I'm giving you guys. So following people like that, and also introducing the people that you're bringing to the game and just the ecosystem, you want to let them know this. So follow the right people. If you become one of those people as well, let them know, like, yeah, you want to follow the information that I give you guys, because it's going to take this right here, right? These different types of things, and basically paying attention to like how the market inside of the game is doing. So you want to basically know what items is coming into the game, what items are coming out of the game, what area is changing, and all types of things like that. For example, if you guys see, there's now a train station inside of the game. Those will be getting updated where it'll be new locations where that train is going and stuff like that. So now if if people own housing next to the train and stuff like that, now the price of those houses go up versus just have to speculate on some crypto shit, right? So here's how you can before we go, I'm going too fast for it. Which I got thoughts on basically just Hidn Plus before we move forward. And yeah, let's go. Let's get some questions in. Right. What was your what do you mean by the Patreon thing? I'm interested in that. I think everybody should start a Patreon. To be honest with you, if you're definitely a part of Hidden
So
Plus.
basically, I was just talking about managing the subscription service.
Mm.
So like usually for me, like for my business, I would use for subscription service PayPal because it takes the money out automatically each month. So you don't have to like send out invoices or anything like that. So it's a way to automatically have the subscriptions come out. Plus it ties in with Discord because it allows for people to get roles whenever they are at a certain tier. So we can manage it that way. But then I remember that Discord has its own subscription base also, but they take more than Patreon. So I'm basically looking to a few different ones because right now, there's like everybody is saying that Mighty Networks is actually better than Patreon. So I'm looking to a few different options for this.
Yeah, we got Hidden Verse for that too. So that's what Hidden Verse I built Hidden Verse on Mighty Networks. So we already have we can use that then. So that's good. So and also Hidden Verse also interact with the blockchain too. So that's a good thing. So things right. I think we could definitely start that too, and we can start out where we set it up to where you guys get commissions when people buy keys. Well, subscribe or right now if they get the to September if they get the big one, the lifetime membership. But yeah, so there's no limit to you guys with keys now. So you guys are just as long as you can pass it down to your kids if you want. You get the point. Um, I think is the best way to go. I mean, the subscription method for keys. Yeah, I thought that because my goal was to never have to worry about financials when it comes to paying you guys, right? Um, so and also we would never have to worry about the token, like if the price is down or whatever the case may be. Or we would never have to penalize you guys for selling the token because that's the goal, right? You guys work, we give you the hidden token, and you should sell it, right? Right? You should sell it. So we don't want to like, okay, you got to hold it because of price action and fluctuation. We want to get away from that when it comes to having crypto inside of gaming. So the token will always be up due to the fact that we're going to go into some of the reasons why the token people will always buy and want to hold the token due to the it's all the in-game uses for it as well. So it's a reason to actually buy and hold the token. And as we had a conversation at last meeting about being countries, everybody's servers will be their own countries and stuff like that. As we talked about, as we're actually making our own currency, our own business, our own, basically our own world where we have our own money, right? So yeah, um, of having multiple types of Abraxas keys. Also, I noticed that level 3 is missing, it's not available. Yes, that's a symbol, the symbolism. Uh, the difference between the Abraxas keys is due to the fact that one thing, my biggest regret in Hidden Studios, I have one regret in Hidden Studios, and that was selling NFTs. Um, I wish I never did that, and I'm happy and I thank you guys for supporting. But I'm just super against the concept of selling NFTs and just like tokens. To be honest with you, um, so what I wanted to do was give you guys something that was way more than you have invested in. To basically say thank you for buying bullshit. Basically, well, I mean, bullshit is like NFTs are complete bullshit. So buying bullshit, right? As we extract that shit out of the game, you get what I'm talking about. So hopefully, I answer your question, Fuzzy. I'll ask the questions throughout time just to make sure. Oh yeah, I'll actually be in. I would be seeing you in a few days. Um, I see you on Monday, Prince. Yeah, more like appreciation. Yeah. because I just disagree with tokens. Not tokens, just cryptocurrency. Period. Just NFTs, all that shit. And I don't. It's basically like before we do it right, if that makes sense, right? Before we do it right, because now we're about to do it right, because we got our own chain, we got our own blockchain, all this type of stuff like that. Everything is like literally foundation is set. So now that we're about to do it right, and we're moving towards getting to this reality of what we're building here, I wanted to extract all that shit out and give you guys something that was basically like it actually matters. What I'm giving you actually matters. So there's like this membership that you guys have that can't be taken away from you guys. Um, that like you don't have to have a like a fucking wallet to hold the NFT or whatever the case may be. So if you lose your wallet, who gives a fuck, right? This is you'll be inside of a database of ours, and you have that membership. So you don't have to worry about losing your NFTs and like all that goofy shit. You don't have to worry about none of that stupid shit, right? So because I just disagree with it, like 100% as a gamer, it's just like it's complicated. It's all that shit. And what we're going to use the hidden chain for is for nothing that you see like in crypto and NFTs and all that shit that you see today. Like hidden chain is like you guys will never actually to be honest with you, you guys will never actually interact with hidden chain on a case of like looking for your NFTs and all that stupid shit. You would never do that. The most that you would do is dealing with the wallet when it comes to like getting your tokens, buying tokens, and selling tokens. Also, getting into the REITs and stuff like that, which would be our version of staking and stuff like that. So, other than that, and our staking is doing it right. So everything we're basically going to be the grandfathers of the first game that do everything right with cryptocurrency, and that's what I wanted to do with Hidden Plus. Will be the clean slate for Web3 gaming. Hopefully that makes sense. Fuzzy, you got that, Fuzzy? Especially with the multiple servers, if it's eligible. Yeah, yeah, 100%. We actually did it out of love. I know. Thank you, Liz. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. Listen, you got to understand. I had people coming to me. I'm talking about people that was dropping crazy amounts of money. It's like, can you please take NFTs out of the game? I'm talking about people who was giving me thousands. Was like, please take this shit out of the game. I'm talking about big investors like, hey, we don't want NFTs inside of the game. Take this shit out. It's confusing. We don't want this shit. Right? And I was saying, you know what? I do too. I don't want this shit. And Grant was one of them. Grant was like, hey, I don't want to. I don't want to. He don't want to learn that shit. He don't want to learn. He doesn't want to do anything with cryptocurrency. And he was one of them. He was saying like, hey, please, can we remove that? Like, the game would do good without it, and it would do better without it too. And I said, yeah, you're right. So I just came up for like the last few months. I was thinking like, how can I give you guys more than what you paid for, right? And how can I do this completely correct for you guys, where you guys have a business model that's sustainable, that you guys don't have to worry or speculate. Like, is this going to happen, or uh, like how much money will I make with this, right? Like, you don't have to speculate on that type of stuff like that. I give you the blueprint of everything right here, and then you just think if you become eligible, and then there be guidelines of what you guys got to follow. That's it. But you said only we buy. Oh yeah, yeah, only yeah. And like that's the thing I be talking about on Twitter when I be even talking to some of these crypto guys. Like we the only community, we the only Web2 only community, right? That fucking hates the whole concept of NFTs and shit like that. We the only community in this space of Web3 that hates Web3, that hates cryptocurrency, hates all that stuff like that, but still we and that right there should show everybody when it comes like the saga, when it comes to everybody like in this Web3 space to show that okay, this is literally probably the only game that's going to succeed, right? Yeah, but we love the technology. But that should like everybody that sees everybody, every community. I'm talking about Luvium. Everybody should come into the Hidden Studios, this Discord, and like learn from us. And it's like, well, how the hell did he get these people who hate the technology to use the technology? You get what I'm saying? Like my mom is confused as hell with the shit, but she got a wallet. She's willing to buy NFTs and everything. She's willing to do anything. Same thing with Dan. Same thing with Pete and those guys. They know nothing about Web3, but they're willing to build on in the game and stuff like that. So I think that people just need to really follow the blueprint, and that should tell everybody inside of the space that this literally it maybe might be the only game that actually succeeds in this space because this man has turned has a community of people who hate this technology, who despises the shit, but these guys still support it due to this guy right here. You've only added Web3 because of the technology to protect gamers. Yeah, 100%. That's the only reason. What else the technology for, right? Listen, I want you guys to understand before I move forward. And I'm gonna move forward, and I thank you guys for everything that you're saying. Uh, I want you guys to understand. I'm always planning, and Prince knows this. I'm literally always planning. Like I'm always planning. And Prince see me in action. That's why he knows this. I'm always planning. I'm always 10 steps ahead of everything. I'm always thinking about the future and stuff like that. And I want y'all to know, for the last 8 months, I've been trying to figure out, like, how the hell can this technology do anything for gaming? I have listened to gamers. I have followed other games. I've studied. I'm talking about I studied, and I have came up with no other reason for blockchain in gaming. I have found nothing. Interoperability, all that shit is bullshit. I found nothing. The only thing that I found is it can protect people from being scammed. Ironically, the thing that scams people can protect people from being scammed. Isn't that some shit? So that's the only thing I found. So let me read what VIP said. Will we be able to farm the token for people who want to hold the token? Farming is using your token to trade and receive. Yeah. 100%. All that stuff is there. All that stuff is there. I'm getting to that in a second. But yeah, so you guys will like the way how Hidden Chain is coming. And it's like it's literally. I want y'all also to know I built this. I built Hidden Chain. Dan came to one meeting, but he got his own thing going on right now. But I built Hidden Chain for with Pete, his team, and then came to one meeting. But I built it with it's three. It was a bunch of us, but it was mainly three guys, which is me, Dan, and Pete. We like the head developers, right? But it's a bunch of people who knows absolutely nothing about blockchain. But we wanted to like we when we had the meeting, it was the concept of, well, from what we know of what blockchain is supposed to be, how would we as gamers would want it to work, right? And that's what we created. So we're going to get into that now. So here's how you be eligible to earn. One, you got to be over the 18. Due to the fact of cryptocurrency, I made it 18. All right, you must have an active Hidden Plus membership. Have a minimum of 50,000 earned hidden credits. So if you don't want to play the game, you might want to go get somebody. You might want to hire people. And this goes into like the business side of things. You want to hire people to play the game for you, right? So you can earn up to 50,000 credits. You must have an email. That's all this stuff is gonna be worked on, like from the website, the portal, and all that stuff like that. All that stuff is gonna be worked on. Um, Hidden Studios verified. Must be a part of Hidden Studios portal. You must have the IRS documents because I will not go to jail for any of you. So you must have that stuff. And comply with the ongoing service requirements for developers. That's explained. But below developers is also considered server owners. All right. So follow the terms of service and also the community standards. We're gonna click this and we're gonna go into that too as well. This is very in depth. Everything right here is basically for not you guys. You guys kind of like already follow the shit. I don't even have to tell you, but you guys follow the shit already because we built a culture here. That's what we got. So I don't have to tell you guys this. You guys already know. But this is for new people. Like all this shit is for new people. It's not for you guys, but all this stuff is for new people, right? So earning hidden credits refer only to the credit accumulated through the activities in Hidden Studios games. We are going to be creating more games with the hidden token. It's going to be across all the games. Hidden credits is going to be across all games. So due to the fact that all of our games will be in one universe, so like the next game that we're planning on making, Like for example, the card game is going to be in the same universe. Um, so it's like hidden credits is there too. Um, and then we're planning on making a medieval version of like a complete medieval version of uh mythic story of Abraxas. So it's like medieval, like so it's mythic story of Abraxas, but with just swords and shields and shit like that, and like spears and shit. Um, and like huts and old fancy buildings and shit, like huts and shit like that. So same thing, same concept, but just a different setting. And then it'll be hidden credits and not bit notes. It'll be coins there though. All right, so these credits must be earned from direct sales within the game, employment, or any other monetization, virtual content, or other user generated content created by you, either alone or with a group. What that means is created content, which means like your servers, role play servers, anything that you created that's inside your servers, like anybody that's inside hidden creators, anything like that. So when these guys sell something to you guys to put it in your game, then that's them earning and stuff like that. So that's those type of things like that. Um, so things such as membership plans, referral bonuses, purchasing vision cards or gift cards, or trading, selling virtual goods not delivered from actual gameplay within hidden studios, games are not considered earned hidden credits. So we'll be able to tell Music the Dark Age. I like that. Um, so earning is basically like working and stuff like that, like looting and stuff like that, and selling it, and then we'll be able to track all that stuff. So stay a Hidden Plus member. Basically, to participate, it's just pretty simple. Um, you work with Hidden Studios and Hidden Studios to resolve any issues. So if it's like any type of legal things that's going on with you guys that people may not like, or any type of stuff like that that goes against our terms of service, or our community standards. If we come to you, say, hey, can you change this? We won't trust me. We won't be censoring anybody. We will be 100%, freedom of speech and stuff like that, but just not go crazy and stuff like that, right? So like no racism and shit like that, none of that crazy shit. But so we won't be doing any woke shit. Like if you say something that may offend like the soft hearts, I'm not gonna ban you or any type of thing like that. But if it's something serious, right? Like something very serious, I will come to you like, hey, can we just, so we ain't gotta deal with this shit, right? So that's basically that. Update your server content for updates and technical reasons, and ensure your content complies. And this basically goes into due to the fact that we are a life sim and a role playing game. That's what that means. So to follow the like the content guides. So it's like if we add stuff into the game that would change the dynamic of how gameplay works, but it has to be implemented into the role play, and then you guys must follow that inside of your server, right? So because then you would break into terms of service of role play, which are them amendments. So assist hidden studios upon request for legal requirements, such as removal virtual content that has been accused of copywriting and stuff like that. So those type of things like that. Cash out is pretty cool. Read that. My thumb charger not working. What's going on? How you dumping her? That's the best part. We already are worldwide community already. Yeah, yeah. So racism, and that's what I'm saying. So like, we're. I was thinking last night. It was not last night. The night before last. As I was working, and I was thankful for you guys, and I was thinking like, because I was I was going through. I was arguing with these black game developers, and these guys are woke as fuck, right? And I was telling them that I disagree and I do not support DEI. I do not support it. Like, if a woman should be in a game, she should be in a game because she belongs there. If I make a character in a game and she shouldn't be changed to a woman because I want to get brownie points, right? If it's a man and he's supposed to be a woman, like I should not change him to a man to get brownie points. If it's a white guy or Asian guy or whatever the case may be, I don't want to change the race to get brownie points. If I want to understand the culture of white people or Asian people or whatever the case may be, I have people. Oh yeah, this is what's going on in the gaming industry. It's exactly what's going on in the gaming industry, right? If I want to understand other races outside of my own, then I have people in my community that I can come to. I will not go hire any type of fucking DEI consulting firm or any type of thing like that. So when I right now what's going on is like it's a war against gamers. The Web3 industry knows nothing um know nothing about this type of situations. They just know that AAA games suck and whatever the case may be. They don't know what like how it has to do with gaming. It has nothing to do with gaming, right? And this is what's happening inside the gaming industry. Like it's happening not just in the gaming industry, it's happening in the media. It happened. I'm talking about like movies, music, all types of shit, right? So this is what's happening. And I'm telling them as a black game developer myself, I just don't agree with just the woke bullshit that's happening, right? Like I don't feel offended. I didn't feel offended when I looked at Final Fantasy 16 and didn't see black people. They was offended. I was not. It's in the medieval times of where there were no black people in that area in ancient Europe. So it's like, why the hell would I want to be represented or any type of thing like that inside of a place I don't belong? Like that doesn't make any sense. So, um, you know, it was just weird. So I was just explaining to them like my studio is a very diverse studio. You don't have to use DEI to make a diverse studio or a diverse anything. Like just be for people. You get what I'm saying? Just be for people. If you be for people, you attract everybody, and you have the diversity that you think about. No one gives a fuck about any color, any race in this community that we have. And I was explaining that to them, and that's what made me think about you guys. Like, yeah, we're worldwide, and we don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Is we all got love for each other as people. So, and that's what I was explaining to them. Like, and the last thing I said to them, which was powerful to me, was it's like it's funny how back in the days we as people went through what we went through, as our people went through what we went through. But now they're on a crusade to kill, not kill, but shit. One of the people said purge gamers, white gamers. So they said purge, so basically kill, right? So you can say what purging mean is killing, right? So shit, fucking kill, right? So yeah, so but like the industry of the gaming industry is on a purging, right? This is exactly what they said of white gamers, and I have white gamers inside of my community, and some of um my biggest supporter are white. So when I explained to them, I said it's funny how we went through what we went through as people in our history, and now fast forward, you guys are turning it on to them. And you guys are saying that we can't be racist due to the fact that we have no power and a white man has power and all that shit like that. I said that's not the term racism. If you actually look at the term racist, it's hating another race of people. Right? So like so like fuck what about power and shit like that. Like you hate these people. You won't hire them because they're white. That's racist. If that white man or white woman wouldn't hire you due to your gender, your race, you would call them racist. So by being a black person not hiring white people, you're are racist. And I just think it's wrong. You get what I'm saying? I think it's wrong. So I don't like what our ancestors went through. I don't think that you should take it out on these people. You get what I'm saying? So it doesn't make any sense. And gaming, and then out of anything, and I'm gonna move forward. Out of any fucking thing, we should keep the shit out of gaming because gaming is the only place where I know for a fact that no one gives a fuck about the race of anybody. You might hear the most craziest shit in Call of Duty. They're Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever the case would be, any type of shooting game and shit. You hear the craziest shit being said, but none of us care about the race of anybody. And that's what I was explaining to them. That's why I'm thankful for my community. It's due to the fact that we are a very diverse community and nobody cares about none of that stupid shit here. We all have one goal. It's for all of us to live good, all of us to have fun, and all of us to build the best experience and the best game possible. That's it. And that's what I was trying to tell them. But they was calling me all types of fucking names, right? But at the end, you know how I give it up. So, at the end, mute your mic, Grant. At the end, what's going on to you, by the way? At the end, they was very afraid of me at the end of that conversation, though, because yeah, I wasn't, y'all know how I give it up. I don't play with people. So, I made them make them look like asses, and then let them know like you guys don't have to do that. You guys are killing everything that y'all touch. Y'all making us look crazy. So as a black game developer, I do not want to put out a game and then people look at me. Well, he's black with hair color. That game is woke. I don't want that to be a thing. That's basically what the conversation happened. You know. So anyway, so acknowledgement right here. None of this stuff matters. You guys go pick up and read the shit. None of this stuff right here matters to you guys. But this is what wasn't made for you guys. But it's just basically just showing you that this is very serious. We are going into a very serious thing. Hidden gaming is now becoming like what I'm creating here for you guys is it's like I said, I don't like saying this because Roblox is cheesy as fuck, but like cheesy, no, pardon me, Roblox and Fortnite, whereas like it's you guys have your own world, which is our game, just like basically Grand Theft Auto role playing, but you guys get to build whatever the fuck y'all want out of it. You get what I'm saying? Generate in a split of a second. You did well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't let that stuff bother me, man. I don't let that stuff bother me. Like I don't let that stuff bother me. I just disagree with like I'm all about right and what was right, and I don't agree with wrong and just treating people wrong. You guys have like yeah, Mythic Worlds, yep. Um like anybody, I have no problem with anybody. I treat people how they are. If you're an asshole, I treat you like an asshole. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Like if you're an asshole, I treat you like an asshole. I don't give a fuck with the color you are. Like, my goal is to make sure that we all have a great experience and we all make money together. Right? I don't want to be rich and you guys are poor. I don't want that to be a thing. So I can give a fuck or who I am helping. Right? As long as you are a good person, that's all that matters to me. You get what I'm saying? So there you go. We don't have time for hate. No, nobody has time for hate. That's how you be broke. You know what I'm saying? That's how you be broke. All right, so that's Hidn Plus right there. Let's see. I think that's about it right there on that. But I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that I was changing these things due to the fact that I wanted to make it where, because like with hidden gaming, we would have to wait on like some type of amount of money where I'm able to get people PCs and stuff like that. But when it comes to like the token and stuff like that, when it comes to the allowances and stuff, when you own your server, since everybody owns their servers, you guys can go buy your PCs, whatever the case may be. When you get your allowance and stuff like that, and then and then go and find people. So let's go into that. How do you make the best experience with Hidden Plus? So um like I don't want like again, I don't want our game to ever come off any type of fucking um like pyramid scheme-ish where anybody that you guys are talking to thinking that you guys are trying to get a one up on them, right? It's like you get a incentive even though you do get an incentive for them to play the game, but I don't want them to feel like you're only coming to me so you can get paid. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys, right? So me personally, um, I don't like that, right? So, and I'm also, and you guys know that I fucking hate salesmen, right? And that's why I'm terrible at it. I'm, I will say, uh, I got you. I will say that people say I'm great at selling, but but me personally, I think I'm terrible at it. I don't fucking like selling anything, because I don't like convincing people to do anything. So what I don't want y'all guys to do is to feel like you're convincing people, right? So what I wanted to do was make Hidden Plus to where it's a subscription, where the goal is for people to do what they want to do. Like if you don't mind, put a one in the chat if you want to play games for a living, right? If you want to play games for a living, put a one in the chat. So I just want to see something. So um okay, yeah, okay. I thought you were leaving. My bad. So everybody wants to play one for games for a living, right? So that's the goal, right? So now not everybody is good at Twitch. Some people might be very shy. So and I also I don't um um I also don't want to be Um, what I'm saying, what I want to say is, I also don't like the fact. This is what I mean to say. Pardon me. I also don't like the fact that Twitch streamers, right? So, because y'all know I don't. This is what I'm saying. So I totally understand what I'm saying. Y'all know I don't like being put on pedestals. If anybody gonna put me on pedestal, it's gonna be me. I put my own damn self on a pedestal, but I still get put on a pedestal. But I'd rather put myself up there. But I don't like that. I don't like when other people put me on a pedestal. Right? I don't like when other people. I don't like this shit. I don't like being praised. I don't like that shit. So I don't like seeing it being done to others. And I also don't like the fact that we live in a society right now where even you guys even sitting here, you're not watching me because there's no video of me, but you guys listening to me speak, right? But we're here differently. But let's just say that we was here and I was playing a game. You guys just sat here and just been fans of me playing the game. But there, you guys are subscribing, like giving me Twitch bits and all that stupid shit, right? But you guys are paying your hard-earned money to me, but you get nothing out of that, right? All you guys, but they will go, well, I'm entertaining these guys. But yeah, but some of these guys are subscribing and paying you, and some of these guys' lives might be fucked up, right? And here's where I really wanted to do something different with Hidden Plus. Was some of these guys subscribe and send money to just for you to speak to them. You get what I'm saying? So what I wanted to do was create a subscription model platform where, and the reason why it's a subscription model because it would be completely free if fucking the degenerates and fucking crypto. I'm gonna be honest with you, this will be completely free. Hidden Plus will be free if the degenerates in crypto wasn't assholes. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why it costs. But if they wasn't just like jerk offs, yeah, because I know they coming in the future. So I'm putting it upon the paywall because everybody will be able to earn if the degenerates didn't exist. But I wanted to make that this platform this way, due to the fact that by watching your favorite streamer or just being involved with your favorite streamer. So if your favorite streamer is playing a game, you can play the game with them, and you can earn. And if that person is making money, you're making money with the person that you love you're a big fan of, whatever case may be. So that's why I wanted to create this thing right here. Also, I've created this model because I believe personally, as you can see right here, we believe that gaming is the next wave of human interaction, as it has been for the last 20 years, 20 plus years. We're starting with MMOs. MMOs was the very first social media. People don't know that. MMOs is the very first social media. So, well, nah, it's technically not because the very first social media was AOL chat room. that was the very first social media. But technically with avatars and all that stuff like that, so MMOs will be the very first social media. So I believe that we're going back where people are starting to realize that these avatars, the digital beings that you are able to place in your game, um, no, I don't know. Like I said, I come from AOL, so that's why when I got on the computer, that's the place I went to was AOL. Um, um, so I think that people are starting like this whole concept of the metaverse and stuff like that. It's social media. That's all it is. Social media. So what I wanted to do was be the forefront of it, right? And actually create something for the social media. Um, I never heard of that, y'all. I never heard of that. So it's probably something across different worlds, right? A different part of the world. Um, but yeah, but yeah, this is what I wanted to create as a role play horror sim for you guys, and I wanted to create it where you guys will be able to earn while you're doing so. I just personally just don't believe in just giving companies money and I'm just getting rich and you guys keep paying me subscription models and subscription and then I say you can't make sales and shit like that. So I just wanted to make this model where we create that we recreate social media, but just in our game, and stuff like that. So, and that's why I wanted to do this here. Now, when it comes to the eligible for the $10,000 in hidden token, I want to make sure that you guys understand that those things are still being worked on. We're still trying to figure out how that's going to work. Um, like what you guys need to do, but I know for a fact that and I'm going to get back into you guys introducing this to your friends in a second. But to make this sustainable, I want to make sure you guys know that there has to be something we have to put there, or you guys have to go up to be able to earn that. But I do believe that the game will be able to market itself, and I know for a fact that we will make more money than we ever will be able to pay out. You get what I'm saying? So that we will ever pay out. So I know we will make more money than we ever pay out. Um, be safe, Grant. So when it comes to your friends, I want to get back on this for a second. When it comes to your friends, um, you guys are going into the question of who want to play games for a living. You guys just tell your friends like, "Hey, I have a server to a very fun game that I'm playing. It's a role play game. It's like GTA. It's a survival horror sim. I need police officers, and you can get compensated for being a police officer. I need a doctor, director, and explain what they do. I need this. I need you to play. So all you got to do is sit on your computer and play the game for a certain amount of time a day, and you can get paid for doing this. And I need you, and basically let them know this is like a business of mine. I need help with it. Boom, that's it. Let them play the game. If they go, I don't know, play the fucking game. You see, they play the games, they have a fun, like, holy shit, this shit's fire. Like, okay, now what? Now this is the game you can get paid with. I need police officers in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I need cops. Do you want to be? Do you want to get paid to be a cop? You get what I'm saying? Or I need a military. Oh, that's another thing. Server owners, I got to add that. Server owners own the military too as well. So I need. Do you want to get paid to be a soldier? That type of stuff like that. Yeah. So going into that, right? I think that with this here, like the whales and the OGs, right? I think that you have having five dedicated servers, having multiple dedicated servers. I think the smart as a businessman, which I give you some business advice here. Um, yeah, and what Liz is saying, yeah, that's like it's the way I got it set up now. It won't be a problem at all. Like people will come to our servers just because it's like other servers is filled up, so they would just come to our servers anyway. But it's not going to be a problem. I just think that when it comes to, I'm gonna get to the business side in a second, but when it comes to you guys servers, I think it's just like James is already ahead of the game. James is ahead of the game. He's making a website. He's doing all that shit like that, right? So he's ahead of the curve. So um, that type of shit like that. So come up with different things, like a world, like if somebody might want to play a Fallout version of Mythic, right? So you can have a server that's based off of the Fallout universe, right? So there's so many different things that you guys can do and make people want to play that server. You get what I'm saying? Somebody can have a fucking farming simulator in there. Don't no violence or whatever the case may be, right? No one can hurt each other or whatever the case may be. And then people punk asses want to join that server. So it's all up to you guys. But um when it comes to the business side, you want to see Hidden Studios as a business now, right? You guys invested into it. You guys should see it as a business now. So when it comes to getting people to help your servers, yeah, that won't be hard at all, right? That won't be hard at all. So there are multiple ways that you can help people. It's way better because the game will be free to play. Just know that. But it's a way better system than scholarships, all that type of shit like that. Um, and it's like, so it's just all about just you being smart. It's all about being smart when it comes to business. If you wanted to make money all times around, then you wouldn't have servers and then market those servers as different things. Hiddenverse, we're going that's somewhere we will be going and using very soon. I'm talking about day in day out. You want to start introducing people to that, let people know what we're building here. And again, this is a different type of marketing versus um, just play our game and you can earn tokens and shit like that. You don't have to say none of that stupid shit. Like you don't have to do none of that shit. Um, the game is fun. Like I showed my son the game. My son, he likes it. He said it's cool. So yeah, we are a family. We grow together. Yep. I get you. It's all as a way to help people make a living. What's it? One second. What's it? Highlighting the importance, but it gets someone from time zones to do 3 hours, 4 hours. Me and you. Yeah, yeah. So there's it's multiple different ways that guys to do it. I'm also gonna have like a little trainings and shit like that for you guys to how to manage the servers and how to set them up correctly and stuff like that. And eventually, I will actually need help from you guys to be representatives to for server owners in the future and stuff like that. So um, I will say I let people know that by September 1st we will be cutting off um we will be cutting off memberships, lifetime memberships. So let people know this is the last time, and this should be the last time you ever even tell people about this. To be honest with you, for everybody that tried to tell someone about us, um, because I'm letting you know, we like we're gonna smoke shit. And 20 what's this what month is this? I think it's May. Yeah, it's going on May. So we're in the third quarter, right? I think we're in the third quarter, going on the third quarter. 2025, we were definitely smoking shit. I'm telling y'all that. 2025. Yeah, well, Fuzzy, listen, here's the difference. At that time, right, we was only thing that he doesn't like is the friends. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. So, but so that's good. So, um, I'll speak on that in a second. Let me talk to Fuzzy. Here's the thing, the difference, right? I don't want y'all to come off as it's an investment for you guys, like a crypto game. Cause we're not that. You get what I'm saying? Like when you talk to people about our game, you talk to them like how you will play like how they doing Stellar Blade. You get what I'm saying? Because what the game is being developed into is actually a good fucking game. Like Jay just said, and I'm gonna respond to Jay now. And he said his brother watches and play the game, right? So and he seemed interested. So if someone is stopping to watch, like how my son, by the way, like the graphics and the color and shit like that is for children, so so they can see it and you see it and go, holy shit, right? I made it for that. That's why I'm also changed the style so the younger crowd can play the game, right? So but I made that like it's going to be tactical and uh yeah. But that's changing though. So that's changing. The next, let them know in the next, let them know the next update, y'all won't be naked. The next update, y'all won't be naked. It's actually gonna be pretty cool. So when you see when next update, I say about end of June, when I see the game, that it's gonna be crazy. Um, but yeah, so like uh James, he got a son. James, how old is your son, by the way? He got a son interested. My son said he will play our game as well. So like when we get him a computer, because we gonna get him a computer, he said he gonna actually test our game with us. So and my son's a 13-year-old. So if you get the kids and stuff like that, and you got like your brother Jay, so if people are watching and interested, right? If people are watching and interested in the game now, then yeah, that tells you got something. Your brother's 17, so that yeah, so that tell you something. So um we're on a good side. So we're on a good side. And again, just by people watching the game and then seeing like how it goes and letting people know, listen, we are entering the beginning of history. You get what I'm saying? So so when they come in, you let them know like this game is being developed. You're actually coming to seeing a game being developed and you're testing it now. You get what I'm saying? If you have any ideas, you can build your brand very yeah. And that's a super thing to think about too, Jay. That in such an early development build, our age range is different, which is that's telling of a successful game. Just let you know that. That's telling that's something successful if all ages will play it. So we got some gold here. We got gold. We got gold here. So to answer questions, like Fuzzy always asks, can you introduce people? Yes, the answer is yes. You can introduce them to the game. Um, I'm also wanted to ask you guys, would y'all um, would you guys mind if I removed that you have to have a key, a membership to test the game? The reason why is because I want as many people to play the game with us as possible so we can ease into the Hidden Plus membership. So when they play the game, right? When they play the game, they can choose um they can choose to upgrade, and then you guys servers they can upgrade through you guys, and you guys can actually earn from that. All right, that's congratulations on that, brother. Oh, we thought it was yeah, it's limiting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Due to the fact that I wanted to get the insiders in. I agree with Ryan as well too. I do think it's limiting, and I definitely want to move it. So basically, free early access. Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. So I want to remove the key limit from the game, so now everybody can play for free. Access keys is gear keeping as an extra. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm asking the question. All right. So when they play the game, they like it. Um, when they play the game, they like it. Um, and if you guys play together and stuff like that, and when you start your server, it's also it's so people can come and get to know you guys, like the OGs, the Wells, and stuff like that. So you guys are able to talk about what you guys are planning for your servers and stuff like that. You get what I'm talking about? So if somebody wants to earn inside of the game, they just able to just say, "Hey, I'm gonna just get a membership that they can all start with this one right here. It's only $25, right? Um, or they can pay the 350, and you guys get commissions for that. You guys can hear me, right? Hold on a second. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay, yeah, I got you. Uh, okay. But yeah, so I'm glad that you guys agree with that. I think it was limited to Ryan. I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree that it was limiting us. But also, I do want y'all to know I don't want people. Well, now I don't care. I don't give a shit anymore. But I didn't want people to play the game yet. I still kind of don't, because I want to get the optimization to the point. So I'm gonna get it on point a little more. The movement is completely bananas. I want to show y'all this, but I want y'all to test the code with me first. So I'd rather y'all test the code first, and then y'all see the movement for yourselves. Um, so like when y'all see the movement, it's a total different game again. So like it's a total different game. I want y'all to know that the game is totally different. It's a different game. Doesn't look nothing like what y'all said. I sent the game, the prototype to Saga, and we finish up everything next week, right? But I forgot to let you guys know. I let them know yesterday. But the game that you guys are playing right now is not the game. Just want y'all to know that build is old. That's an old build. So I remember I told you guys never actually played the actual game, but um, even when the game is finished, you never will actually play the game. Um, because we will always update it, and y'all guys always play the update version of the game until because by y'all playing the update version, we're actually we're on the other. We're farther than what you guys will ever play. So um, no, that so that's just no. So that's another thing too, Jay. You can tell your little brother as well, and anybody that y'all guys get to play the game now, just let them know like the game that we're playing is not the actual game. So everything that you guys are playing and seeing and stuff like that, like for example, like that, y'all got a lighthouse. The lighthouse y'all got does not look like the actual lighthouse. Like I'm not gonna share it now, but let me see. Can I I'll just post a picture up. I'll post a picture up because I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to spoil a lot of the stuff. But like the map y'all guys got and all stuff like that, that's not what the like. It's much more than that. So like that lighthouse is. It looks completely different. So there's a cave and shit like that in the game. It's a lot of shit you don't see. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I'm happy that you guys. Before I'm done, and I won't take too much of your time. Um, thoughts on everything I went over, questions on anything I go over, concerns if you got them, and ideas about Hidden Plus that you guys would like to go over. Um, Ranye, let's have a meeting. Let's after I move, so we can start the Discord store. Um, I'd like to start a Discord store. I'm going to implement that. I'm gonna Pete implement that with this game, so you guys can buy it from the Discord, and then end up in the game. Unrelated, but I can't find the abandoned apartments in game. Still haven't found a bit. Oh, that's all the way in Dragon's Road. So we updating the map and all that stuff like that too. Um, you got to go past the trailers. Trashville, Trashville, go under the tunnel, and you'll see. Yeah. So no questions. No questions. Fuzzy, you got no questions? Anybody got questions? Also, what's your thoughts for your guys that is playing lids? What's your thoughts on the test? With the builds you guys are playing. Lexi, what's going on? We will get you started. I'm going to actually fund it out of my pocket, Lexi. I want you to because the game is going to be on controller now, so I'm going to actually fund it out of my pocket to get you to play the game. All right. But no, I wasn't even saying anything in the beginning, Fuzzy. I didn't really miss anything. I'm glad that you guys like it. I finally got the damn hidden credit thing situated. I think it's fair. No problem. No problem. Lexi. Yeah, there's a lot to do now. Yeah, I know. It's pretty huge, man. It's pretty huge. Um, like Saga is still playing it to this day. They're gonna be playing it for a while though. It's a lot to fucking do. Like, it's dope. I know it's still super far away. Wait a bit. Estimate time on Steam Deck testing. We're preparing. Well, right now we're preparing for the new features to come in first, right? So we're preparing to get the alpha testing started. Due to the fact that we got the control support and the inventory system is completely being took, like we gutting that shit out, taking that out, putting new one in, right? So after that is done, um, we will start doing the Steam Deck testing, um, because we want to get it put on Steam, and then we want to put it on Steam Deck. Um, and we're trying to make the game as accessible as possible. Um, so a lot, we're just trying to make the game like it says inside of somewhere in this passage that are in the community thing that we're trying to reach 10,000, not 10,000, 10 million players. So like we wanted to, we're trying to create a like a Fortnite, like a Roblox. You get what I'm saying? So we're like a GTA role play, like a 5M. You get what I'm saying? We're trying to create that. We're trying to create that 5M, that GTA role play. Um, so um, the goal. What the hell is that? Why is that?
He's very annoying. I don't know what's up with him today.
Um, that stupid cat. Anyway, so y'all probably hear my cat. He's tripping. Um, we're trying to put that system together where we have millions of people playing the game. Yeah, for incentive reasons, and again, the content creation can go different ways. Like this is how you make money inside it. You can do that now. Um, without having to say this is not financial advice, you don't have to say that, right? Because you guys are not telling people to buy anything. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, because there's multiple ways to make money inside of the game now. So you have you could become a creator, hidden creator, um, right? So that comes with different types of services. For example, commissions that can go on any fucking thing. So it could be logos, people making logos, people making websites, chatbots, all that type of shit like that. Anything that comes with services. So the guys can now get that done, or you could be a part of that now. When it comes to marketing, so marketing agencies can be now be a part of us. People could do so many different things. Um, you can own servers. You can refer people to play the game and earn from that way. You can make brands and stuff like that and earn from that. You got the allowances from having servers. So many different ways to make money in this game. You get what I'm saying? So that's there, but you can do that without saying this is not financial advice, buy tokens and shit. You don't have to do that at all. It's still crazy that we are so close to alpha this fast. Yeah. Um, we're gonna be alpha for a long ass time. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna be alpha for a long ass time. Um, I feel like we're gonna be in alpha for a few years. For a few years. Like I'm not just trying to like create any like a crypto game and shit like that. Like we're gonna have a we're gonna have a player base. Like we're gonna have thousands of players. Like talking about like we're gonna probably be in hundreds of thousands of people playing the game while we're in alpha. I firmly believe that we'll have 100,000 people playing the game while we're in alpha. So and so I believe that. Let's see. Everything coming together and well done. Oh yeah, I thank you, Fuzzy. Yeah. It takes time. You know, like I want you guys to understand. Like I know. One second. I know, cause can you hear me? One second. I know it might seem like it's like the updates get better and better, and we moving forward with everything, and everything's probably seem like flawless and streamlined and everything like that. But it's very difficult building this thing, right? Because you got to go. It's so many aspects of things that I had to test to and worry about. You get what I'm saying? So, and I want to make sure that it makes sense where it doesn't piss people off. Um, like somebody, another thing I wanted to make Hidden Plus for is so people can come in later in the future and still be able to earn, right? So it's just not like, oh, you had to come here first. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to be here early to to um to take the W, right? Now to get what you guys are getting, like 12,000 times five, 12,000 times 10, right? Yeah, like but only OGs and Wells get that, right? So like that's what's that? Let's do the math for that. So to get the value of, let's see, pardon me. Let's see, times five. So $62,000, 500. $62,500, right? To get that, that you have to be OG, right? That's OG, right? And then 1 second, and then you got this right here, which is 12. That's 25. $125,000. That's for Wells, right? So, like that's the only upside that you guys get versus people who will come later, right? So it's like you guys don't get $125,000 worth of shit after September, right? Well, no, people can't get OG or OG stats. Also, Ryan, can we and energy? Can we get like a logo? First, we need a logo for Hidn Plus because our Hidn Plus shit is trash. Look at this shit. This shit's garbage. So we need like a Hidn Plus logo. Something it don't need to be fancy. Just something easy. Um, and I would like to get an OGs logo, a roll for OGs, and a roll for Wells. Like a little well. I can make the well on Canva. My shit be trash, but I can do the little well thing, right? So we're gonna actually probably give like in-game shirts for that too. All right, I got you. Thank you. All right, so yeah, so I'm probably gonna have some well and OG shirts too for Also, speaking of that, I know James, you have asked me this for about I don't know how long. I told you ass we're gonna have this to be a long time ago, but merchandise. And I apologize, James. But let's talk about merch. Do y'all guys want merch? I know, not James, not you, James, not you. I already know. All right, yeah, I already know. You've been asking for it. But do you guys want merch? All right. All right, I kind of knew the answer already, but I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that you guys want merch. All right, all right. So what I would do is also, yeah, I will make OG and well shirts. Those will go to you guys for free for um. And I thank y'all guys. So yeah, all right. So merch, we will be working on merch. We actually we are working on merch, right? Energy. I'm not looking at. We are working on merch. We just have so much shit going on over here. So much shit going on over here. We not no bad shit, but it's we we we're moving. We got a stupid dog, stupid cats, kids, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, Energy's talking. I can't hear shit. Hold on, 1 second. Let me fix my thing. One second, y'all. All right, say something. No, I can't hear nothing. Wait, I just heard Ryan, say something, Ryan. I just heard Ryan. What the hell? Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, and did you say something now? Yeah, I can hear you now. I had you muted. 1 second.
Normal.
Okay, yeah.
Just click on the mic and mute yourself.
No, okay, I can hear you now. All right,
You
that
can hear
was
me now?
yeah, that was my fault. My bad.
Okay. I was just saying about the merch. The merch, yes, we are currently working on it, but again, just to speak on the fact that some people asking about their artworks and different things like that, I am currently working on the TCG. So I've been doing artwork for the TCG, and then y'all V2s will come in the form of like mats and different things like that, card backs, all that stuff. So that's the stuff that I've been working on as well as merch. So I just wanted to kind of clear that up when it came to people asking about the when their turn is next.
Well, first of all, let me respond to that real quick. There was nobody here. Um. Yeah. I'll update the TCG too. Let me update y'all on that. There was nobody asking for. It was a guy. I don't. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know Grant was asking, but it was a guy.
Yeah, Grant was asking, and I was just trying to clear it up for everyone.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind. I take that. I take what I said back. All right, yeah. But okay, so TCG update. So due to us being a flagship title and technically the face of fucking soccer, right? technically the face of fucking Web3 gaming, right? Technically the face of Web3 gaming, period. Just being Web3 gaming, period. Um Yeah, he was. I'm surprised I didn't destroy his ass, but I'm surprised I didn't destroy him. Like when he said that, I was like, oh my goodness, he's about to be food. Um, but anyway, yeah. So, uh, Saga told me to, as of right now, just to focus on the flagship title, right? Um, I was just want to start. Yes, yeah. So I was like, okay, let me focus on this for a moment, because my goal is to actually implement the card game inside of the game. So, um, and also just add a physical product, and that just be something that we do, right? So Saga, I'm not looking for them to back that, or whatever the case may be. I can back that myself. Um, but I wanted to really put it into the card game. I wanted to put it into the um I wanted to put the card game into the actual game first. So due to the fact that we can get that done faster than the physical card game, we can get it done faster. Also, we wanted to make sure that we also are redesigning the cards. I'm talking about all of them. So all of them are going through a redesign. Um, and we just wanted to redesign and rebrand everything. So we wanted to do to the card game exactly what we wanted that we did with the game, right? So the next time I've seen the card game, it'd be a whole different game, and it'll be much faster. And it is, and the way we got it right now is better. Where it's much more understandable. It's easy to digest and shit like that. So, but we wanted to have it where it's also easier to access in the game and also on desktops and phones and shit like that. So that's the thing. So um, I'm also be funding that myself. So the card game, I'm gonna be funding the card game myself. And yeah, so that's basically it though. So the card game, yeah, that's the update on that. So we are working on it. She is currently redoing all the artwork, and then you guys, like she said, the next time you guys see new artwork of yourselves, it will be on merchandise basically. So not just like car art, like mats and shit like that. We'll have merchandise. So yeah, I do remember we was coming up with shirts and shit like that. Like the beginning of the website, this is actually supposed to be a shirt. I just like this artwork right here, so I put it on the website. But yeah, this is supposed to be a shirt. Yeah, so merchandise will come. Um, so with will come with you guys memberships will be the um the OG and the well shirts. But also I want to say one final thing. I want to have this documented because this shit going on YouTube. This is I want y'all to know. I know y'all don't right here don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a shit. I know y'all don't. You get what I'm saying? But I just want to make sure I have this documented for the Web3 nerds that will come into the website. I mean, the community, okay? This is not to you guys. This is for the nerds. This is not a decentralized platform. All right? Decentralization does not fucking work. It's not impossible. It's just non-logical. Okay? So, this is what I mean by that. What I mean by not decentralized platform, this is what I mean. Now, we Ranye made a joke of, and I agree 100%, that if I was given the Discord to run this Discord, this shit would be in shambles, right? It'll be all types of bandits running around this motherfucker. It'll be everything. Everything would be bad, right? If I was the president of the United States of America, oh yeah, there's no offense. No, I was not offended at all. I was not offended at all. If I was the president of America, this would be the freest country on the and free in a bad fucking way. It'll be free in a bad way. Okay? It'll be free in a bad way. Due to the fact, right? Due to the fact that I don't believe in Like I believe in people like figuring things out. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Freedom. Do your thing. But I do believe that there should be a head just in case shit get goofy. The person say, "All right, stop the dumb shit," right? Now, eventually, it will have to get to a high amount of goofy for me to say, "Hey, stop the dumb shit," right? It had to get to I mean, when the shit hit my table, I'm like, "Okay, this is a fuckery." I had to say something. That's when I would be a president, right? I would just come out and do my job, right? Yeah, I believe too much. Yeah, I know. I believe in people too much. I believe in people too much. I believe in society too much. Yeah, I know. That's actually a downfall of mine. Um, yeah, I believe into people. So by us not being a decentralized platform, no problem. By us having to be a decentralized, not being a decentralized platform, right? Um, and that's because there has to be some control to make sure shit don't get out of hand on the business side, right? And also to make sure people don't be scamming, all that type of shit like that, so we won't have a Web3 platform. So I want to make sure that people understand that we are not here to promise a decentralization. We're not promising none of that shit. Ownership, yes, you can do what you want with your assets inside of the game. If you like, well, technically, I'm actually lying. No, you cannot, because actually, against our terms of service, that you can take it and list it on third party markets and stuff like that, like the NFTs and shit like that. But we do warn people, do not buy anything on third party markets from that has anything to do with our game. And it's also against our term of service. We don't stop you from doing it. You can take it because blockchain, you can do it as you want to. You mint the thing and then take it outside of the game and then sell it to send it to you. You can sell it to it. You're gonna get in trouble for that. But well, you won't get in trouble. Let me say this. You won't get in trouble. But if somebody said you scammed them, then you will get in trouble. So if it goes well, we don't give a shit. If you scam somebody, we do give a shit, right? So that's why we recommend people to not and it's actually on the website. It's on here. It's in the terms of service. We recommend that you not use third party marketplaces for our platform. And the reason why is because we won't be doing any fees where we get fees for it and all that shit like that. No, we won't do that. Now, if you got a server and you want to put fees into your server, if someone sells like houses and shit like that, cool, you can do that. That's your guys' decision to do. But us, we will not have fees where every time somebody sells something in the game, we make a transaction. So there should be no reason why people are trying to get out the ecosystem of ours to try to sell outside of our ecosystem unless they're scamming, if that makes sense, right? So we just don't to avoid people from being scammed, we just recommend people don't do that. It is against our terms of service if things go wrong, I should say. Um, but yeah, so that's that. So you know, when it comes to ownership and all that stupid shit that people be in Web3 screaming about, oh, we need this, right? Yeah, you can have it that way if you want to. But on the terms of service, we allow people to buy, sell, and trade. So, and another thing, your accounts can be banned if you are cheating, scamming, or some shit like that. Now, when it comes to your dedicated servers, I have put it in the clause that I cannot ban your dedicated servers. So, if you have a server, you were caught scamming, I will not ban the server because that is punishing everybody inside of that server. But what I will do is blacklist the server owner from being able to be paid. So they will not be paid and we will not support the server. So we will not support the server and we will not pay the server owner. That's basically it. So that's to keep the decentralization part of people be like, well, it's Web3, we should be able to, we just took the term servers and said, hey, fuck that. We will not take the server away because we don't want to punish everybody due to the fact that one person is an asshole. So we won't never ban a server. All right. What's your guys' thoughts on what I just said to you guys right there? What's your thoughts on that? You agree 100%? Yeah, I think that it just doesn't. I just think that decentralization is just. I think it's a stupid idea. Um, because decentralization, bunny ears, is why crypto was is considered still the wild wild west that people still scamming to this day due to this whole freedom and code is law and shit like that. I just think that when you put some terms of service behind it, all that shit like that, um, and as an agreement between company versus consumers, you agree to, that's great. I'm happy that you guys agree with it. But company and consumer, if we both have an understanding, right, then um, I just think that we can work together. You get what I'm saying? So like you guys as consumer, I as company, we come together, we come to an agreement. You guys want to buy, sell, and trade? That's fine. You can do so. You trust the process, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, also another thing that you can't do, you can't promote any Web3. You can promote other games, right? So you can promote like other games and shit like that, but you can't promote Web3 games, and you can't promote cryptocurrency um, outside of the ecosystem of Hidden Chain. So if it's a game like Dan's, um, you can promote that. If Dan do make a token or something like that, you can promote that because it's all in the Hidden Studios ecosystem. Um, but yeah, so if it's not under us, then nah, we and you but you, if it's like Final Fantasy, fucking the new Final Fantasy game come out, you can promote the shit out of that, right? You can promote any Web 2 game, you can promote that. I don't give a shit, like right. But like when it comes to like ads and stuff like that, we don't want any Web3 cryptocurrency stuff promoted in the game. Um, and hopefully you guys understand the reason why. Um, due to the possibility of people being scammed. So we don't want that to be a thing. Um, you know. Promote crab game. Yeah. No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. What's the crab game? Is it a crab soul like game? Oh my god. People just making anything. This is what they. Oh. It's fire. A crab game? I'll check it out. I'll check it out. But that's the thing. This is all I wanted to talk about. I wanted to really break down, and I'm gonna ask this, and we can go. I want you guys to let me know what you guys think about Hidden Plus, and that's it. But yeah, I wanted to just go over these things with you guys as basically like a update on something a big change that's happening on a business model. I wanted to have a business meeting with you guys on this business model that we have. Um, and I wanted to move forward with that right there, and I wanted to um see what you guys' opinion on it was, and what you guys like. Wow, that game sounds trash. Uh, no, I'm not disappointed. It sounds like a Web3 game. It sounds like a Web3 game. Um, yeah, so that's it. I don't want to be too restrictive in our ecosystem, but it's some things that I have to have legally for the game. But other than that, like so I really wanted to put that there. So when you guys let people know about us, you let them know like there are guidelines on the business aspect that you just can't promote cryptocurrency and shit like that, right? And those type of things. But yeah, so yeah, last time I'm asked you guys what's the final word on things, and then you guys enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend. I'm actually done working, so um, looking good. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it, man. I'm glad you guys like it. Um, Ryan, we'll just contact me. We'll have a date. I would like to do the Discord shop. Thank you, Lexi. I'd like to have a the Discord shop start that um when I move, so we can test it out, see what type of items can go in there. Um, do a percentage if we can do a percentage on money, on the cash. It's Pete, yeah, Pete's calling it. Yep. Um, um, the 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 uh the cash, you know, because we don't want people farming the what I mean by that, like I don't want people spamming, right? Farming is fine. Let me say this. I don't want people spamming. Um oh, okay, good, good. Then everything's good then. Let me see. Yeah, yeah. So it's a lot of different things, you know. So we can put some jewelry in there and stuff like that. So I'm glad you guys like the update. And I thank you guys for literally being the best community that I've seen. And well, I'm being biased right now, but yeah. But I'll say this though, we definitely are the best community in Web3 gaming. So and then shit, I'm listen, we are Web3 gaming. Web3 gaming is not. Listen, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna call it what it is. Web3 gaming is not making it. Like it is not gonna be a Web3 gaming. We're gonna be the only game in this. I'm gonna be. We're gonna be the only game that works. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna be the only game that works. I don't fucking see Web3 gaming making it at all. I don't think it's going anywhere. We're gonna literally gonna be the only game that works. You found it, yeah. That's gonna be really good. That's actually how you pick up people. Well, I'm really glad you guys like it. You know, and it gets better every time. So, but all right, you guys. Thank you for coming out. You know, taking your time. We should be called Web4. Yeah, yeah, we should. I think we are Web4, right? Yeah, we are Web4. You're right. Yeah, but we are so far. Listen, we are so far ahead, right? I got you. I got you. I'm gonna check it out. I'm checking out my put over here. I bet you that crab game probably better than every Web3 game out. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So we're gonna coin. We're gonna coin it. We're Web4. We're Web4 because like it's just so crazy how far ahead we are than this space. Like it's crazy. Like and we know nothing about the space. Like we know nothing about the technology. Nothing about nothing about none of this shit. And we just surpassing all these people. Wait 1 second. I see. Uh Wait, let me see. It's really a fucking crab game. Like I really want to know. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. This is extremely creative. Like when I say like it sounds like a Web3 game because you know Web3 always uses animals and shit like that. Like there's some weird fascination they got with animals, right? And there's always some cutesy shit. Like, but looking at this right here, this will sell, and people will play this due to the fact that controversy. Like it's a fucking crab game, like a crab souls game. You get what I'm saying? Like so people will play it. Yeah, so yeah, it's good. It's good game design right there. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, this is gonna have a player base. But yeah, man, I think you guys, we're gonna coin it. We're Web4. Um, we're here to do everything right. I'm glad that you guys understood what the direction that we're going. I'm happy that you guys like hitting plus um, and we're ready to move forward. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna finish getting to work and doing what I gotta do. I gotta actually prepare um, um, for the next few days, right? Stuff like that. Prince, I'm gonna contact you. Jay, I'm gonna contact you. Um, and everybody else, hit me up. Jay, also make sure you watch the video that I just released. It actually shows you where the beds and stuff is at. All right, you guys. Catch you later. If you got questions, hit me up. All right. All right. Thank you, guys.